Into the Fog is a year-round podcast dedicated to covering Halloween Horror Nights Orlando.
From speculation season and announcements to opening night and the final screams of the event, we break down everything HHN.
Follow along for weekly discussions, rumors, news, and all things Halloween Horror Nights. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Into the Fog, an HHN podcast. I'm your host, Woody, and with me, as always, my co-host, Dustin.
What's going on, everybody? You can catch us at our socials at Into the Fog Pod on both IG and TikTok, and Into the Fog HHN on X and YouTube. Give us a follow on all of our social medias. We are now on Apple Podcasts. If you have a social media preference that you prefer, you can reach us at our link tree that is located in our Instagram. And again, that's Into the Fog Pod.
Well, D, we finally got our last house announcement.
Finally.
Yeah, it took long enough, and I'm thoroughly surprised it took this long since we've known about it now for months.
Yeah, I think we both talked about several times, like we were actually in fear that it wasn't going to happen because we heard the rumors that IP was going to get pulled, and you would have thought that with as many leaks that came out that they would just go ahead and announce it, and when they didn't, kind of made us a little worried that this one wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think we had 3 different leaks for this house. But with that being said, we finally got our last house, and it is Ozzy Osbourne. This house was announced on July 29th, and the house description for it is, "Let the madness begin. A haunted house inspired by the twisted mind of Ozzy Osbourne is coming to Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights. Scream through a decaying world where music and mayhem collide." And then we have another house description for it. It's, "You're in Ozzy's world now. Bow at the throne of the Prince of Darkness in this haunted house inspired by the twisted mind of one of rock and roll's greatest legends."
So, I mean, what better way to end the lineup than for a Halloween Horror Nights than the Prince of Darkness himself?
Exactly. But with that said, we got an announcement video with this one, and it's just like all the rest where we're going into the circus tent, and it's got a game for us. So let's check that out.
I see you've brought your strength. No matter, for even the strongest can be overpowered by the dark.
Let the madness begin!
Bow before Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness. One nightmare of many, only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights.
So, D, what you think of the video?
That's probably one of their better ones that they've
Yeah,
released.
I agree. It was one of the better ones.
It wasn't really vanilla. It didn't really. It kept with the same theme, but it did have its originality.
Yeah, and I mean, I like that one. I like how they cut from the little bell thing and it's him sitting on the throne.
Yeah, that means to tell me that there has to be a part in there that will most likely get a throne.
Yeah, it's. I hope it's at the end of the maze, like a tribute to him, and like it has like the light shining down, like you know how they had like Bray Wyatt's rocking chair with the lantern at the end last year. I hope it's like that with the throne being empty at the end of the maze, and they play one of his songs as we were walking out. That would be really cool.
I mean, you could have it there, or why not both the ending and the entrance? Like, imagine walking into the house, either animatronic or a AI Ozzy sitting in his throne, welcoming all of us into his house.
That would be pretty cool. And from what I hear, the family actually is looking into getting an AI version of him to try to keep his memory alive, because he had a fear of being forgotten. That was one of his main things he did not want to ever happen, was people to forget him.
I think a lot of people can sympathize with that.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, he won't be forgotten. He's a legend in rock and roll.
I mean, legend in the music industry as a whole.
Yeah, as in the general, yeah.
Not just rock. This house is going to be located on the what is it, the soundstage that has the field in front of it?
It's going to be a soundstage house, but I'm not sure which one. We haven't gotten any. It might be like 25B or something like that. If I had to guess, it would be cool. It would be really cool if they did it the same spot as the White Six from last year, and then that just kind of hints to me that might be our tribute house every year.
I mean,
if the trends continue.
I mean, hopefully, depends on. You could always do a tribute without someone passing. So I'd hate the reasoning for the tributes, but I do like the idea of the tribute. Like, obviously, you don't want to see your idols pass, but it comes with the territory at the same time.
Yeah, and along with this announcement, we got some merchandise. We got a shirt, a notebook, and of course the carousel piece. And the shirt, it's actually pretty cool. I wish it had the Halloween Horror Nights logo on it. It's it's like a standard Ozzy shirt. I don't know if that's because they didn't want all the name branding from Halloween Horror Nights being on an Ozzy shirt, but I hope.
I like the design, but I think we both can agree it's something that you could probably pick up at your local Walmart.
Yeah, it actually is. It's the same design of a shirt that is currently at Hot Topic. I'm pretty positive. And I don't know if the family, that's just the shirt they chose and they wasn't going to let Horror Nights do like an original shirt, which I wish, once again, that the key art would be on a shirt because the key art is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Ozzy's family, wife, and kid the one who approached Halloween Horror Nights?
Yes, actually, they're the whole reason this house is even happening. I don't think Horror Nights would have thought to go and approach. Well, they probably had the thought, but they thought they would never do it. But I know that Sharon and his son Jack approached Halloween Horror Nights and asked could they do this house and as a memory or as a tribute to their late father or late husband.
Yeah, what a better way than to introduce it into Halloween Horror Nights. Horror event meets music collaboration. Yeah. That's something that rarely is done, and what better way to do it than tribute to Ozzy?
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be, and it's gonna be a tribute house. They're gonna do him justice, and the wife Sharon, her and Jack, his son, had to approve everything that's going on in these houses. But along with this announcement, we got an article, and it gives us a little bit of background and what we can expect in the house. You want to give that a read, D?
Yeah. So, article states, at Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights, guests will venture through ancient ruins and forbidding dungeons before boarding the Crazy Train for a twisted ride into a realm inspired by the covers of his favorite albums, Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, The Ultimate Sin, and Black Rain. Rules by the Prince of Darkness, the fantastical world draws from the heavier sound and sinister imagery that defined the last years of Ozzy's career, transforming that creative evolution into a horrific journey through his unmistakably twisted imagination.
So, it sounds like Universal Orlando, we're actually going through his
catalog.
Yeah, his album covers as like different rooms. Like, so from this, what I'm getting is that we're gonna be like one room is gonna be what was it?
Diary of a Madman.
Yeah.
Then Bark at the Moon.
Yeah, like each one of the ones they said, each album that they said is gonna be a different representation, like a different room, which would be pretty sweet.
Honestly, that's going to be a good thing to see for Ozzy fans, but also it's more of a teaching moment for people who are not as into Ozzy's music or unfamiliar. There's going to be a lot of the younger crowd there, as we've well mentioned, with Four Nightmares coming, so maybe they'll get a little culture into their life when it comes to this house.
Yeah, and the there later on in this article, Mike Aiello had a few things to say. And he said, "We are honored to be collaborating with the Osbourne family notebook to create a unique haunted house that celebrates the legacy of Ozzy Osbourne. It was important to us to create an authentic experience that brings Ozzy's creativity and personality to life in an eerily immersive new way. Fans will discover so many meaningful details, including a few Easter eggs, as they navigate memorable, dark, and twisted moments inspired by his iconic musical career."
So, I mean, that'll be a nice touch for a tribute. I mean, it's kind of like the Wyatt Six House last year. I mean, us wrestling fans or us Bray Wyatt fans, Wyndham.
Matter of fact, I just remembered I had the shirt on.
we got to see a lot of Easter eggs.
Yeah.
That fans of wrestling
That would only notice.
Right, like you noticed, the Undertaker's urn has nothing to do with Bray Wyatt, but Easter egg of WWE was thrown into the house. So some of the same similarities could be implemented into this house, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to having to go through this house a couple different times just to see the Easter eggs or try to pick up on them. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, especially if they and if they, you know, how at the end of the maze when I was talking about how they're gonna have an empty throne. Mm-hmm. If they're playing No More Tears as you're walking out, and that's like, and then you just see the empty throne, and that's what the song is playing, man.
That or I'm Coming Home.
Yes.
I mean, either in the house or as you're walking out the back door to go outside, like having that played outside.
I'm Coming Home, or Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Yes.
Man, that's even better.
Talk about a tearjerker.
That right there might get you.
I ain't gonna lie. I might have had a few gangster tears forming when I got out of Bray Wyatt's house.
Oh, dude, hey, absolutely. The first time we walked through that house, it got me in bed. Whenever because you just hearing his voice again, and then you see the chair rocking with the lantern.
Yeah, and what got me in that house was a quote that kind of attracted me to his character or him as a person, because it was really him as a person that said it was, "I'm the color red in a world that's black and white," meaning it's okay to be different. I mean, yeah. I think that's what brings all of HHN fans together, is we all are different, but we have one common interest. Exactly. And that's how you can just go up and talk to anybody really at HHN. We're all fans of the event, and no egos. There's there's nothing. It's all different walks of life, but we all come to this one event every year. I will say that. I mean, I've been going fewer years than you have, but I will say I haven't went one time and not felt welcome. Exactly, or felt like there was like a crowd of people that just try to bully the new fans or like look down upon. Like, it's just a welcoming experience. Like, the more fans, the merrier is the environment I got. Yeah, absolutely. But with that said, D, if we got a food booth, it's got to be bat related. You probably do marshmallow bat, or like I don't know, like kind of like a donut or something. But the bat head's missing, so he just has the wings coming out. Yeah, and then drink related, it's gonna have to be red to resemble blood. That or just pitch black, because they had a drink a couple years ago. It might have been your first year. I think it was called the Shirley Black, and it was and it was the color of it was black. I think it was the Insidious drink. It was. Okay. So I don't. It's hard to come up with a food idea for this. Like, I mean, honestly, it's hard to come up with some food ideas for most of these houses. I mean, you could probably let your big back creative tendencies run wild and come up with just about anything. But to be able to predict it, it's not going to happen.
I was thinking something like Crazy Train. Like, what can we make? It looks like a train.
I mean, you do Crazy Train nachos and just.
I think it might be a foot long hot dog.
Oh, not a bad shout.
I hope it's not like one of the hot dogs, like one of the like the confetti, the Carnival dog from 32. I hope it's nothing like that because that was horrible.
I mean, Rock and Spicy have a good combination as far as words go. So something like a spicy hot dog.
That'd be cool. But dude, I'm pretty hyped for this house. I ain't gonna lie. It's going to probably be in my top half of my list.
Yeah, they did do the hot dog idea. They give a new meaning to Glizzy on the Turn when we go to the next house.
But that's going to do it, y'all. Y'all need to look out for our next couple of episodes we're going to have coming out. We're going to do a guide episode, our hype list. Once the food menus comes out, we're probably going to go over that. On the guide episode, we'll do like things to like tips and tricks, things to pack, and just do like a guide of the whole entire event.
Yeah, we got a lot of good things coming. You might see us in the next few weeks in a couple different places. So
yeah,
be on the lookout for that. Hit the bell on our social media to make sure you're reminded of anything that we drop. Go to our Instagram, Into the Fog Pod. Hit the link tree and choose your favorite social media platform, and then follow us. Yep. Share us with a friend to try to get them interested in it. Leave us some feedback in the comment section. What would you like to see next? What are some things you liked? Anything you got left, Wood?
Nothing. This is just the event's rapidly approaching. We're about a month away now, so be on the lookout for these episodes. We're gonna be pumping them out before the event comes out.
Absolutely, and most importantly, we'll see you in the
fog.